the Western world. But smoking and drinking, these cancers are horrific, but they're associated with other things other than HPV. Penile cancer is not wholly associated with HPV. There's no data on it. It's all estimates. And for someone to hinge their talking points on this one cancer, well, you're going to be waiting 40 or 50 years to save that one young boy in 200,000. There aren't 200,000 vaccination people in 5 years. I think every year there's how many? 40,000 kids, so 20,000 boys. So we're looking at 10 years of vaccination. At how many euros? 500 euros a child to 50. I can't even work it out.
If it wasn't so serious, it would be hilarious. But of course, there is growing claims that the HPV vaccination could actually play a role in the increased incidence of cervical cancer.
Right.
And this is something that Merck found in the trials, which I noticed they're very slow to talk about. But it is the case that if, for example, somebody gets the HPV vaccine and they already are carrying the virus, they may be susceptible to an increased risk, which anyone, you don't have to be a doctor to understand how if you're putting a vaccine with a live virus into a body that already carries that virus, how much can the body actually take? How much can the body actually take before it says, I'm on? Like, I mean, it's just...
Well, I don't know if it's that simple because we don't really understand. When I talk to doctors about this, how does it work? Their best guess is that if you have an infection, there already is an infection on the surface, and your immune system getting the vaccine in also primes the immune system and goes to the area, of inflammation. It's not just theory. They actually did find an increased rate of disease progression in young women, which is why the expanded age to 45 is quite worrying. They did not make it go away, and they did mention this in the approval process for this increased age to 45. They said, well, we looked at the cohort that were in the trial, and we found that they had other risk factors, such as smoking or previously abnormal smears, which actually is a real world risk factor that many women, if you're going to a 25-year-old, more than likely she's had HPV or she smokes or there's some drinking, whatever there is, normal in young women, and you give a vaccination to somebody who already has HPV, not knowing the mechanism, that they discovered. And also, we may be seeing it in the UK right now, which is very high vaccination rates since 2008, 2009, 90%, and we're seeing an unusually high increase in cervical cancer in 24 to 29 years. And you can go to the Cancer Registry UK and see that for yourself.
This is the generation that got this vaccination.
Yes, this is the generation.
Amazing, isn't it? Amazing that they're all getting,
There's a couple of reasons which is frightening. Either that phenomenon we talked about, which is if you already have an infection, because they vaccinated all the way up to 18, right? So all girls got it, which may also, play into their 50% fertility or teen pregnancy decline. We don't know. So all girls got it. Could it be that phenomenon of enhanced disease? We don't know. Could it be that their false confidence in the vaccine? So the vaccine is just an added cost. All governments in the Western world, unnecessary added cost, because you still need passwords. And or the other reason could be type replacement. If the vaccine does what it says in most girls, it knocks out HPV 16 and 18, which is what's prevalent for a time, because we don't know how long it lasts. Let's say it knocks it out. Well, there are other viruses in the family. There are other strains, I should say. And nature abhors a vacuum. And are they taking the place of these more harmless, 16 and 18, relatively harmless in most people? So, and that's again this uptick. Something is causing the uptick in these vaccinated girls. Somebody should be looking at it.
Well, I mean, look, it is certainly the case when I was in my 20s and 30s, which of course I'm still in, but it certainly, there was very, very little talk about cervical cancer, and if it was raised, you were told by your doctor it's entirely preventable through cervical smear tests. And it's only that we were using a yellow pack version in the States that was not, that was totally irresponsible, not up to the job, dysfunctional. That is the reason why the vaccine died. But we have to drive home this message that cervical cancer is